Alright guys, what's happening? So we're about to hop into today's video real quick, but guys, before we do, I just want to notate for the record, I rarely have ever done this. This video is literally insane. You're going to want to watch it from start to finish. You're not going to want to miss a second of this video. This is not a movie. This is not a TV show you're about to see. This is real life, and this is an insane situation like I have never seen before in my life in Washington County. So with that, guys, watch every second of this video and you're going to want to share it. Check out what we got coming up. Coming up on Levi Trumbull Reporting.
Excuse me, Mr. Porter, we're asking you to leave. You've received a letter of no trespassing.
Are you asking me to leave? You refer me to that guy right there, the guy that killed the teenage kid, James Shivers?
Motion to recess, clear the room.
You can't keep doing this.
All right, guys, what's happening? Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Washington County government building. This is where they hold the commissioners meeting. This is a story that I have wanted to cover for some time. As some of you might know, or maybe you do not know, Shaun Porter, First Amendment activist, is banned from this public building. Now, let me just say for the record, he is a resident of Washington County. He is a taxpayer here in Washington County, but Shaun Porter cannot come to this building where they hold public meetings to participate in government. He cannot redress grievances, and they kick him out every time that he comes here, and they clear the room. They vacate the entire room when he walks in. So I am here today to see what is happening here with my own very eyes and to report on it directly to you. So we're going to find out what happens here in just one moment when he walks in. But they have trespassed him. They have banned him from this building. This is a public building. He hasn't committed a crime as far as I understand, but they have issued him a letter, and they're using this issued letter as a weapon against him because they have issued him this document in the mail that somehow that is valid and a lawful trespass. So this is a crazy situation. Shaun, what do you expect to happen here today when we walk in there in just one moment for you to attend this public meeting?
Well, first off, it's even crazier. I'm not banned from the building. I'm not trespassed from a specific location, which renders it void. Basically, it's so vague that it's void. It says I can't go to a commissioners meeting even when they hold it in different locations, because every month they hold it in a different location on like a traveling basis. Like each town gets to host them 1 month out of the year. I'm not allowed to go to them at whatever location they choose to hold them in for that. But basically, what I believe will happen is I will walk in and they will stop government. They will not allow me to observe government. They will not allow me to speak or participate in government. And they don't want me to know what's going on, all because of my sharp criticism of government. And just so you know, I broke no rules. Yeah. They wrote a rules of decorum just for me. The first thing they did was they cut the live feed, so I started broadcasting from my phone. Then they got 3 peace orders against me in the name of employees pretending they were afraid of my criticism of John Barr. That didn't work. I beat their ass. So then the next day, I got sued for $10 million for a political yard sign that John Barr didn't like to try and keep me from going to public meetings. That didn't work. I went to the next public meeting and they had these fake rules of decorum that were not voted on. They were not passed as an ordinance. Basically, John Barr just said, these are our new rules and here you go. And they're insane. They say you got to check with the FCC, YouTube, and Facebook community standards, which are 640 pages long, to find out what you can say during the 3-minute public comment period. Every time I show up, they close down and they scatter like the cockroaches that they are into all the orifices of the county commissioners building. So what I believe will happen, to sum it up, we're going to walk in, they're going to scatter like cockroaches, and then we are going to be, we're going to have to clear the room. That's literally all that's going to happen. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be a deprivation of my civil rights under collar of law. And it's a conspiracy against rights as well, because they're all conspiring to do it. The entire commissioners are in on it because I criticize all of them except for Randy Leatherman, the only decent guy they have.
Yeah, so let's get the timeline correct. So first and foremost, you were coming here to redress grievances, give public comment, and they did not like that public comment. So by way of that, they started to do things that were infringing of your free speech rights. They were cutting the cameras, they were changing the hours of operation in this place. They were trying to do things that stifled your speech. When that didn't work, they tried to take you to court and put peace orders on you. When that didn't work, they issued a trespass letter to you. And now that's essentially where we are at today, is the fact that you are trespassed from this building, or at least so they say, and they throw you out, or try to throw you out every time that you come here.
Don't forget the frivolous $10 million slap lawsuit to scare me off, which didn't work. It backfired.
Yes, absolutely. So, guys, with that being said, I guess we're going to walk in here now. We're going to see what happens. He is banned from this place, at least on paper, or at least according to a letter that they sent him. Again, I don't know what that means.
I don't even understand the letter. The letter
Right.
makes no sense. It says I'm not to trespass. Well, to trespass is to have no lawful purpose. I clearly have lawful purpose,
Yeah.
period. So it doesn't say you're not allowed to come. It says you're not to trespass.
All right, guys, and for the record, before we walk in there, John Barr, he's the president of the Washington County Commissioners. He is actually out today. I guess he has another appointment. So if he is to be thrown out today, I guess it'll be by somebody else. I guess Jeff Klein is
Jeff
what
Klein is his partner in crime, and those are the two that are fighting for their political careers. Randy Wagner's retiring. Derek Harvey's getting a job in Washington, D.C. But long story short, the only ones that we really have to worry about are Jeff Kid Killer Klein and John Barr.
I won't take much of your time. I did bring our most recent annual report and just a quick overview sheet for you all of all the services and programs we offer at this point in time, simply because it could take a while to explain those things out loud, so I'm not going to take up your time with that. Other than to just share the story that in 1955...
May I interrupt? Mr. Porter knows he has a no trespassing, so I'd like to have him removed. Mr. Porter, please exit.
I'm waiting for the officer. Officer, you asking me to...
We have to recess.
Pardon me?
We have to recess.
If not, motion to recess, clear the room. Mr. Schuster, please hang around.
Will do. Thank you.
We'll go out and lobby, and then once they come back in the session, then we'll bring people back in. All right? Thank you.
All right, how are you?
All right. It's gonna be a waiting game, isn't it? Maybe she'll put it together.
All right, so just as we predicted, you walked right in and they threw you out.
Yep. The First Amendment doesn't apply to Washington County Board of County Commissioners. They are above the law. If you criticize them, they will suspend your rights to participate in government without due process and without just cause.
I guess they weren't fans of the suit this morning.
It's the Maryland tie. It drives them completely crazy.
Yeah, right. And that was Commissioner Klein that took the place of President Barr?
Yep, that proves a pattern in policy. That would be the Monell Doctrine. It is a pattern in policy to evict citizens from public meetings who have an opinion that is disfavorable of the board.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Good morning.
Excuse me, Mr. Porter, we're asking you to leave. You've received a letter of no trespassing. You have alternate means of communicating. You've been asked to stay away from the meetings because of your disruptive conduct. I'm asking you to leave now.
Are you asking me to leave? You refer me to that guy right there, the guy that killed the teenage kid, James Shippen?
Okay, motion to recess, clear the room.
You can't keep doing this. Citizens are allowed to come to the room. Camera call. Citizens are allowed, he's not even causing a disturbance. I don't disagree.
You're out of order. I'll wait that
I can't be out of order if you're in recess. If you're in recess, how am I out of order? You're being disruptive. Everybody was quiet until you did this. He needs to stop coming to meetings, but he's not until you guys do the right thing. It's not even mildly illegal. It's black and white. He is allowed to come to these friggin' meetings. You can kick somebody out once for being disruptive, but you cannot put a permanent ban on it. Everybody thinks I'm in bed with Porter because I'll stand up for what's right. But I have nothing to do with the guy. I just want you, I'm not going up there, don't worry, I'm leaving. I just want you guys to stop doing ridiculous stuff. Disgusting.
Coming from a former state trooper and a former Marine, that should mean something. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Now let's roll. They're never going to allow me to attend a public meeting. Ever. Bye, Mark. See you Tuesday.
That is crazy.
Isn't it insane? I told you.